Well, this evening on PM Magazine, we'll meet a musical group from Richmond that premiered here several months ago. They're called the Dads, and rumor has it they're being groomed for superstardom.
But first we'll meet the...
So stay with us. Of the formal premiere of the rock group called the Dads. The group is made up of 4 Richmonders who played many local clubs before they got their first big break. Now they're being groomed for superstardom, and they're being backed by the same promoter of Harry Chapin and REO Speedwagon. Well, now let's return to that night the Dads packed the house. The Dads, a rock and roll band from Richmond, Virginia, consisting of Mike Tubb, Brian Harvey, David Ayers, and Mark Lewis. Since they began playing together less than a year ago, they have acquired an ever-increasing legion of fans and supporters. And now they're on the verge of signing a record contract that could make them nationally famous. Each of the individuals in the group had played with other bands in the Richmond area before joining the Dads, but at their first practice together, they all knew that the chemistry of this band was different.
This group, when we got together, there was a real magical feeling that really excited all of us, and we just looked around. We didn't even know each other then. We said, you know, this is it.
Fortunately, we've become friends since then. You know, that works out nice.
Yeah. I think we all look like we're supposed to be there together. You know, like we look like we're friends now.
Besides finding each other through the Richmond music scene, the Dads' success story really began when they were discovered in a Georgetown parking lot by Michael Broussard, a wealthy New England businessman who is now their manager.
And I looked at them, and there was just something about the look that was intriguing to me. They were very bright-eyed and intelligent-looking and just charismatic as all hell. And so I stopped and I thought, but can they play? So I was sort of prepared to really have a good time, and I thought, okay, so I stayed. About a half hour later, there were 300 people. There were 2 police cars, screaming girls. It was unbelievable. It was like going back to the 60s.
What's that way to be all a rage for daylight time to get out of here?
Michael offered to promote the Dads' musical career with his contacts in the music business. While the Dads continued to build their following in local appearances, they were also writing original songs, which became more and more a part of their act. In the meantime, Michael arranged for the band to play for Paul Lecca, a successful record producer in New York.
They're good. They're good to look at. They're entertaining. They have that winning combination of 4 people and that right kind of chemistry that work together, making music, and it goes from the stage to the audience, and just everybody has a good time.
With Paul agreeing to produce the band in the recording studio, with Michael acting as full-time manager, and with their ever-increasing list of original songs, the Dads really appeared to be on their way to stardom.
So ever since then, they've been kind of planning our future. You know, they had us move up to Paul's big estate up in Connecticut. We were rehearsing there, and at the same time on weekends we play clubs and recording and getting all this stuff together for the showcase up till now.
The showcase would be a formal debut performance introducing the Dads to prospective record label representatives. A successful show could mean a recording contract for the group. As the date of the showcase arrives, anticipation for the Dads' performance increases. A few hours before the show, record executives from all over the country begin arriving at the Richmond airport.
I'm here to see a band called the Dads. What have you heard about them? Only what I read in the local Richmond papers, and of course everything I've heard from Michael Broussard and a friend of mine named Paul Lecca, who's going to produce the band, and they're very excited about their potential as far as being a big band for worldwide.
Being a person who is in the music business, the entertainment business, I believe that music is found everywhere in the world, and I was invited here to hear a new group that has created a lot of local enthusiasm, a lot of excitement, and I'm here to see it.
The site of the showcase is the Tobacco Company restaurant, where hundreds of loyal fans are eagerly awaiting the Dads' return to their hometown.
I'm a fan of the Dads. They're great. I've seen them a lot here in town. They're great.
I love them. They're the best ever.
They're exciting. They're fun to dance to. A lot of fun. I heard of them a lot. We're really excited about what they're going to sound like tonight.
After months of planning and rehearsing, and with a possible recording contract on the line, the time comes for the most important performance yet in the Dads' career. After an hour and 20-minute set and 3 encores, the Dads' first showcase is over. And from all indications, the show was a success.
They all acted real nice to us after.
It was favorable. We got one comment that we held their attention through the whole show.
I think it turned out to be a total success. We've accomplished what we wanted to, and they're very pleased. And it's a question now of how much it's going to cost a record company.
As a result of the showcase, the Dads did receive some offers from interested record companies, but they are still negotiating for the very best contract possible. Meanwhile, the band continues to write and record new songs and perform for new audiences all along the East Coast. But one thing is certain, it may only be a matter of time before the Dads' success story becomes well known to rock and roll fans everywhere. Well, they have their own unique style and they sound great, so they might have what it takes to make it. Incidentally, they occasionally return to the Richmond area to perform, so keep an eye out for them. Stay with us. We'll be back with more of PM Magazine from the Tobacco Company in just a moment.